Let's go toe-to-toe.
Nice to see Arthur Mercante Jr. in the ring, part of the great folklore and tradition of New York.
Terrific referee and following the footsteps of his dad, who of course did the great Ali Frazier fight here in 1971.
Historic arena, historic lineage with the officials.
And the atmosphere is truly electric, guys. Round one scheduled for 12 for the welterweight championship of the world. Judah's a southpaw. Cotto comes out throwing the right, throwing to the body. I would assume part of the strategy might be, guys, to try to work that body to take some of the speed away from Judah.
If you notice, Zab is starting with that right hand down kind of low to guard against the left hook to the body. He's going to jab from down around his waist.
And he's capable of doing that. You have to have a lot of speed to do that.
That, and he's extremely relaxed in that.
Yes, yes, always has been. And the thing about Cotto is he likes to start with the left hook to the body, so Zab knows, you know, if I start down here, maybe I take him a little bit out of his attack.
Cotto looking a little thicker through the body coming into the ring. Has been very comfortable fighting at 147, as we mentioned. Just couldn't carry 140 anymore.
You know, one thing we should point out right now, there will be no hair issues in this fight.
And that's a beautiful left uppercut by Judah. And there's the speed right there that we were talking about. Counting him, and I think he's hurt Cotto, and he's got him in the corner. And these are the first 4 rounds that we were talking about where he could be so dangerous.
This has always been the Achilles heel.
This is the Achilles heel. Judah needs to jump on this.
Judah trying to capitalize. What a unbelievable moment in the first round. A low blow.
Where have we seen this before?
And you know, it's so unnecessary, Wally, because he hurt him and caught him with that left uppercut, and he shot it out like a rocket. And I think he's trying to use every advantage in the book here. I'm sorry, but that just...
He's going to try to apologize. Miguel's going to try to apologize now, and I don't think Judah's in much of a mood for it.
Now, I guess he's going to take the whole 5 minutes, because if not, then you weren't really that hurt. Talk about slowing down your up. He's ready to go.
I just don't understand.
Neither do I.
We'll have to take a look at it when we see the replay, guys. That definitely was a break for Cotto.
I mean, he got caught with a beautiful uppercut.
Plenty of time to recover for Cotto.
A great point.
And it just changed the whole momentum of the first round, guys. Cotto got caught. He'll learn from that. He seemed to be fine. He knows what kind of speed he's in against, of course. He's been training for this.
And it's not like he hasn't been here before. He was hurt so badly by Witter and Corley and some other guys. I mean, you know, he's been in this spot before. He's not hurt nearly as badly now.
Keep him up, go!
Still going to be Judah's round, I believe.
Judah reminds me a little, in that instance, of like an Andrew Galata. He has a little success, and he doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know what to do, and he ends up hurting himself and doing things that...
Self-sabotage, you got that right.
Plenty of action in that first round.
I don't even know how to score that round now.
I gave it to Judah. I want to see the replay, though. I really do.
All right, here we go, guys.
All right, let's get a look at it here. Let's see.
Go.
Oh, what
Beautiful.
a shot. It was a left uppercut, but now let's see the low blow. Well,
a little bit of a delayed reaction.
That was not a low blow.
But let me ask you this. All right, I agree. Delayed reaction. What is he trying for? A first round DQ?
Yeah, I don't understand the strategy. He just likes drama.
Maybe.
I think he's a drama queen.
They're not going to disqualify Miguel Cotto on one low blow.
Now Judah came out slinging a hard right jab.
It was just above the cup line, slightly low.
Well,
but it was not as painful as he made it appear to be.
With due respect to both of you guys, I'm going to leave that judgment to the man who took the punch. Okay.
Look, I've seen him. Look, you know, we're not talking about Galata type low blows here. We hear chimes going off at St. Patrick's Cathedral. I mean,
I know, but that's such a sensitive area. I'm going to leave it to each individual to make his own choice.
You know, that first round, I think, is just a great. Just a great example of Judah's career as a whole. He showed flashes of brilliance, but then there's always some drama to mess it up.
You're absolutely right. We were wondering if all hell would break loose. 2 minutes in.
Cotto moving more forward in this round.
Keep it clean now.
Probably would be a little more cautious to avoid that left-hand uppercut. Big power shot he took just below the chin and on the neck in round one.
Nice right hook by Judah.
And then Zab took a shot between the Z and the A on his belt line.
And Cotto's working that body now the way he wants to. And there was a good chopping left there by Cotto as well.
Much like that punch that George Foreman did when he knocked out our friend over here, Michael Moore.
Hey, don't say it too loud.
I know, he's right over here.
You know, Cotto's being relentless. He's doing a good job of keeping the pressure on Judah, and that'll take it. So Judah did such a great job counter-punching. I'd like to see him set his feet a little bit more and answer. That was a nice right to the body.
He got two of them in there.
Yeah. I think Cotto might have gotten his customary wake-up call, though, in round one. Under 1 minute left in round two, scheduled for 12. Cotto tried to dip to the body. Judah did a good job defensively this round and rounding some sharper punches, but the aggressive's been Cotto in this round.
See, the thing about Cotto is he's like a lot of baseball pitchers. You got to get them early.
Figures him out.
Good body punch for Cotto as he digs it downstairs. Now that little flicking jab's not going to be effective for Judah against this guy. He's got to sit down on his punches a little more.
Wow.
Running out against the ropes.
There's a swarming. Judah's got to double up on that jab and answer with that little bit like this. And he hurt him again.
A little dance.
He hurt him again.
Yes, he did.
He's got to, just as I said, he's got to let that left hand go. Cotto hurt him.
He's fast.
He's so fast and he's so strong. And there's another beautiful, I mean, look at how, when he lets it go, how effective he can be.
There's nothing more encouraging to a fighter than knowing he can hurt the other guy. And Zab knows that.
Listen to me. Look at me. When he come in, shoot some shots, tie him up. Press your body. You got to keep your shots. Shoot some shots to the body. Keep doing them. Keep moving into the body. Boom, boom in the body. Stay with the jab.
All right, let's take a look. Now you see some vintage Cotto body work. It looks like a Cotto round all the way. Then we get into the final 30 seconds, and what happens? Well, let's watch. Ducking away in there. It wasn't even that much of a punch.
It wasn't, but he caught it clean and he caught him beautiful, and it made him stumble backwards. You'd like to see him set his feet and throw combinations, set him up with with two stiff right jabs and follow it up with that left.
Oh boy, if that doesn't encourage Zab Judah.
Zab Judah's in the red trunks. Cotto's got the Puerto Rican colors on his trunks, plus a whole lot of advertising. Low jack. So we can find him in case we have to find him. Now rolling out of the Mercante Jr. to Judah. Cotto's having trouble finding him. Maybe he should put low jack on Judah.
Well, Judah's one of those fighters that gives you, aside from being fast, he gives you a lot of angles, he turns his shoulder well.
The one thing that hurts Judah in this fight is he's not very active.
You're exactly right. He's his own enemy.
Yeah, he picks his own shot.
Oh,
here we go again.
I mean, that is dramatic. That is dramatic. And I think you're right when you mentioned he's going for the DQ.
I hope not. Why do that when you can win the fight outright?
I don't understand, Wally. He's hurt him twice in the fight.
Keep your eye on the corner because, you know, we've seen this before.
You know what? That was a solid shot to the cup.
Wow, you know, if he's acting now, Mario, I got to tell you, he's pretty good. You better watch your career. This guy's pretty good.
I'll tell you what, I think it's Academy Award winning, to tell you the truth.
All right, let's take another look at it.
They rung the bell here, guys.
Straighten up. Wow.
Yeah, that one rung the bell.
Ouch.
Arthur's questioning.
He's asking.
Was it low blow?
Nothing like the instant replay rule, I guess.
And where is his blood coming from with Miguel Cotto?
There's blood on his chest.
What? It's coming from his lip. It's coming from his lip. That is a result of, I think, his vicious uppercut from earlier, because he's coming from his lip. If Judah doesn't have inspiration now, he's hurt him. He's made him bleed.
Cotto's going at him.
Now this is where Judah needs to step it up.
Judah says bring it on.
It's to his advantage. He's got him frustrated. Maybe this is part of the game plan that Judah's trying to mastermind all along, to engage him, to stand toe-to-toe with him, where he knows he can get the better part of the action there.
Take two dives and then get up and knock him out.
Cotto stepped up the pace after the low blow here. Maybe knowing that Judah could be easily frustrated and unpredictable. But Cotto's got to be very careful because he's at a lot of speed. A lot of speed.
And he has yet to figure out an answer for that left uppercut.
And Judah can throw it at will. He's still trying to bang the body. I think it's a matter of being patient with Judah, take it to the later rounds and see if he will unravel. Judah's got a lot of talent, folks, and we've known it all along.
He's got a lot of talent, but he's never been able to put together his talent with his strategy, his game plan, and execute it all and make it come together in one night.
Well, his history tells you that the longer the fight goes on, he's the one who will unravel.
There's that uppercut again.
He landed it again.
Another one. Wow.
You know, Alan, he's putting on a display with his skills.
Well, he reminds me of speed, reminds me of Mayweather. Now, Judah's got to quit worrying about ticky-tack stuff. I mean, the low blows were obvious, that last one, but he's got to clear his head and worry about fighting. And
Absolutely right.
This is a hurt business. Things happen. You got to be able to work through it.
You can't be looking to a referee for help.
Man, count. You got it.
That's too many low blows.
Took a point away from him, okay? Yeah, but he do it again.
Hey, that's too many times.
Keep it cool. Squeeze. Fast me to another Vegas with me and let's have keep it cool. All right? Keep out cool. I took a point away from him. All right?
Said he took a point away.
And he said, you hear what else he said? We don't want another Vegas.
Right.
That happened in the Mayweather fight.
You busting him up. Busting him up.
Keep it cool.
Look, stay tight. Look, only time you hit, don't pull straight back. Look, drop. Boom. Look, boom. Stay right there. Boom.
All right, let's take another look at some of the wildness in round 3. And there was, a collection of uppercuts from Judah. There was the first one. There's another one. It's a very unorthodox punch, especially coming from a southpaw. And Cotto does not seem to know what to do about it right now.
Well, they better figure it out. We're in round 4. I believe we did have a point taken away, guys. So that could turn the fight right there in the first 3 rounds, obviously.
It's a huge point.
We got blood over the right eye of Judah.
Yep, now Judah's cut.
Judah's cut.
Is that a punch or was it a headbutt? I couldn't tell.
I think we'll wait for the replay on that one.
I think it was a punch.
That might inspire.
Their hands haven't been that close, but who knows? Now they're getting close again. It's just so furious in there with all the speed.
Talk about a rocky beginning.
Oh, and Cotto going southpaw on us.
Yeah. I'm not sure I like that.
Yeah, I think that plays into jab. Jab not taking advantage of it.
Yeah, it's maybe just trying to confuse jab.
Why would you give away your best weapon, which is your left hook?
Which is not a time to be proving points.
No.
Not at Madison Square Garden on Saturday night.
Another guy named Sugar Ray Leonard trying to prove a point against Roberto Duran.
Cotto lands pretty good right hand there. Judah seems to have slowed down, but he's looking for that uppercut. He's looking for that uppercut, guys.
You know, but you could be waiting all night for that. You got to set it up. You got to jab to the body, jab to the hips, plant your feet, and let combinations go and let it come to you. Cotto, meanwhile, is stealing these rounds, winning these rounds, staying busy, doing what he needs to do.
You're right. You have to make something happen.
You got to make something happen.
Come to you. You're right.
It's frustrating to see when you got a guy the ability of Judah and not forcing more of the action.
Cotto settled down a little bit with this round, guys, and now he's got the cut on the top of the head from Judah. It came in a flash, so we'll have to look at it. That's exactly what happened.
And that is just that's a bullseye for Cotto's left hook.
I got a feeling if he does get Judah to lower that guard, he's going to be able to come in there with that left hook. He likes to go to the body. That's a good combination for Cotto right there.
To me, Zab's mistake is that he's not using his jab enough here, and he's allowing Cotto to get set and get started.
He's not doing anything enough. He's not jabbing enough. He's just not punching enough.
Good point.
That's Cotto. Watch out for the elbows.
I mean, right there, you see, he should be jabbing to keep Cotto from taking that
with the
step.
counter left hand.
He's allowing Cotto to take that step in.
Mercante's got his hands full of the heads inside. Another blistering round here. Cotto doing a lot of damage here in this round. His best round so far with the blood dripping out of his mouth. Blood coming down the right eye of Judah. A punch right at the end. Mercante steps in and pulls him apart. The crowd goes wild because it's a large Cotto crowd in here, to say the least.
Oh, boy, I have the feeling All right, round 4 action. Maybe we'll be able to see where the cut happened here. The heads did come together right there.
It did.
Accidental, but I think that may have been where it happened. Now, you know, the cut lip is not inconsequential because the swallowing of blood over a long period of time tires the matter, makes him sick.
And Cotto's doing a great job going to the body.
Round 5, in front of an excited Madison Square Garden crowd. It's our pleasure to bring you this card tonight, everyone. I'm Alan Madison, got with Wally Matthews and Mario Lopez.
Effective pressure, he's sticking to his game plan, and he's doing what he needs to do to win this fight.
Yes, because he's keeping Zab Judah busy playing defense. Meantime, Zab is spending a lot of time looking over at his own corner for instructions. You would think at this point he would know exactly what he needs to do.
Lead right from Miguel Cotto. Arthur Mercante breaks him apart. Now that's what I like to see a referee do. Don't let him clinch up in there. Get him apart as soon as possible. Good left hand for Cotto. Judah's been taking a lot of punches the last 2 rounds, flicking the jab a little bit. And he's been so effective with the left uppercut, but he's going to have to do more to be able to set it up.
He needs to start flicking that jab with authority to the body, to the head, to the bloody lip, and come back with a straight left or an uppercut.
Oh, he just caught a few on the inside, too. Judah has a tendency to get frustrated, to say the least. A lot of blood on the trunk of Cotto.
I think you're starting to see the frustration already. And you know, it's only the 5th round of a 12-rounder.
Good left hand for Cotto out there.
I already have the feeling that Judah's kind of let his moment pass.
But you're exactly right, Wally. And you know, I got to tell you, it's frustrating as both a fan and commentating on this fight because of what could have been, and he seems to just be hurting himself by not asserting himself.
Oh, good jab from Cotto.
Well, you had it right in that 1st round. It's the story of his career in 3 minutes.
Oh, on the clinch, and now Judah's looking at the referee. Protect yourself at all times is rule number 1.
Yeah, here we go again. Looking to the ref for help. I mean, that's all signs of frustration.
Oh, those combinations are really doing a damage on him, not only physically, but I think mentally. You know what? If you feel like you have an issue that you got to look to the referee, you have a way to even it out. Hit the guy.
Yeah. Once you start looking at anybody for help, and as I said, he was looking over to his dad in the beginning of the round. Yeah. Looking at the referee.
It's a coward's way out.
Of indecision, and you know.
There's that left hook for the first time, the uppercut, trying to get in there. And it could be pointed out, but look at that left hand. But Cotto is doing what he wants to do in this fight.
Cotto's not looking at anybody else for help right now.
No.
There's another beautiful uppercut by Judah, and you wonder, but another one, why he doesn't do it more often, because he landed on the button every single time. That's it. The lips already stopped bleeding, Miguel. You don't have to worry about it. Watch his head. Watch his head. Where's the water? Give me the water.
All right, some Cotto action from round 5. There's a good right hand. And that was when he was turned southpaw. It was pretty good. This one actually comes in behind the ear a little bit with the left hook. Best punch of the round, though, came from Zab, right?
Yeah, with that uppercut.
Not enough, though. Too little, too late.
Now, it's interesting that Zab was asking in the corner what round. It's the round 6. A little early to be counting that. Just an observation. Judah said it when he sits back and waits to counter. He reminds me a lot of Mayweather, except he's turned around the other way.
Oh, there's a lot of similarities between the two of them. I think Zab actually might be a little bit more aggressive than Floyd. Oh, boy.
Okay. Nice sportsmanship from Cotto.
Cotto bleeding?
Cotto is bleeding. On top of the head. He's bleeding from the eye and the lip now.
From my headbutt.
Well, I must say, speaking personally, and for my dry cleaner, I'm glad we're a row back. This is a bloody mess tonight.
Oh, man.
Cotto's gloves very wet.
And that might hurt his vision a little bit. He keeps pawing away.
These are one of those you just sit here and hold your breath fights, guys, because you don't know what's going to happen next.
You know. This whole
Left hand, there's the left hand.
You know, you hate to harp on it, but with Judah in there, there's a good chance something nuts is going to happen.
The track record speaks for itself.
Historically,
it's not like you're making that up.
No.
Round 6 halfway gone. Miguel Cotto's been doing the same pressure. It's a matter for him of attrition if he could just beat down Judah and beat his will down, but Judah still got so much fire in that left hand. There's a right hand that got in for Cotto. That's going to go in. He'll be patient. Cotto will be patient.
And Cotto going immediately to the body. After catching him with that lead right hand.
The left hand, good combination.
He's a great finisher, though, Cotto. I'll tell you what.
He knows how to finish.
Judah's in some trouble now.
Cotto yelling him, urging him on, saying, let's go, let's go. And the irony is he's the one that needs to start going.
Now you notice the uppercut that's been so effective. He's not as accurate now. He's been beaten down so much in this fight. It's not going to be as crisp and as clean for him when he's taking this much punishment. Yeah, he turned around, guys, again. Just for a second there.
He's back to conventional.
There he goes, and he's back to southpaw.
I don't think I've ever seen him do this.
Neither have I.
I've seen it in Puerto Rico briefly once. Now, he is capable, it mentions at the time of doing it, but I think he's doing a mental thing, guys, with Judah.
I agree 100%, and I think that was a huge round for Cotto. I think Judah's showing real, terminal frustration now.
Suck it up, champ. Suck it up. Both these. Don't put it with the heads together.
All right, most of the action came from Cotto in that round. I mean, this was probably his best round of the fight, and there he almost sends Judah down with that short right hand. There it is, another angle. Best punch of the fight so far, from Cotto anyway.
I hate to draw comparisons, but it reminds me of the old days of Chavez Sr. when he just chopped you down and chop you down and chop you down and take your speed away and take your legs away. And he didn't care how long it took.
Yeah, methodical.
But this is Miguel Cotto, who's got some bloody shorts. Maybe he shouldn't have worn white tonight. I just don't know how to read Zab Judah. Nobody else does in this building.
It's frustrating, I gotta tell you.
And now he's working the jab effectively. He could set up that left hand with it. It's the one thing that slows down Cotto.
Yeah, because he's jabbing with some authority now. Before he's just kind of sticking it out there, putting nothing behind it to keep Cotto off, but he put something behind those, and you notice Cotto couldn't do anything.
A little bit of right hand snuck in from Cotto. Round 7.
And if you notice, in the corners between rounds, Judah's father, Yoel, gets more and more animated, more and more frustrated himself. He does a lot more punching than his son does.
Hey, he's not exactly a calming influence.
No.
As a father myself, I would think it would be very difficult to train your son and maintain your cool.
Impossible. I don't know how they do it.
That's your blood in there, and I've never agreed with that combination, but to each his own. I know I couldn't do it. Here we are, round 7.
A couple of good body punches from Judah.
He's showing signs of life.
It's just amazing. Come back in round 7 like he has and doing the kind of things he needs to do. That hurt.
Well, it's helped that Cotto has kind of slowed down the pace a little bit this round.
Another nice, beautiful shot. A couple big shots. A couple big shots. And that's the
Judah's now strong in Cotto, who's taking it. Cotto's holding on now.
I'll tell you what, though, for a guy whose chin is questionable, Cotto stood up to a tremendous punch. He ran into it the first one. We see it on the replay. It's not to be believed.
And Judah's round is round 7 so far, to say the least.
And you wonder why Judah doesn't go right back to get on the inside, letting his hands go.
Yes, he can. He fights in spurts. And it is frustrating. I mean, you picked the perfect word.
He also, I guess, the guy who's not going to give you spurts. You're going to have the same pressure constantly. You gotta pressure back. You got a chance to win this fight. You got a chance to throw this guy.
That's exactly that. It's one thing if you don't have the ability, but if you have the ability and not take advantage of it, it's so discouraging.
Wow.
Round 8 coming up, Zab. Start putting together short combination. Step around. Inside. 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll. He can't take.
All right, let's take a look at Miguel Cotto's jab. You see it snap back the head of Judah, but you know what? This is all Judah's round. First one in a long time. Maybe we'll get to see that uppercut that Cotto just runs into. Wow. So for a guy with a bad chin, he stood up to a pretty good punch right there.
You know, and Miguel Cotto, Zab's father, the trainer, I think nailed it on the head. He can't take really his punch. He can't take it. Judah's maybe have landed, what, 10s, if that solid shots, and they've been effective on Cotto.
No doubt, no doubt. The more effective punches in terms of hurting the other guy have come from Zab Judah.
Polar opposites.
The elder Judah.
Polar opposites.
The difference in philosophy, I guess. West Coast versus East Coast.
As Freddie tries to get his point across in subtle ways.
Which I happen to agree with, because there's so much chaos going on with the crowd and your adrenaline.
Right.
I think I would like a calming influence.
Absolutely.
Arthur Mercante's going to need a dry cleaner. We're in round 8.
For a new shirt.
You know, Cotto might have taken a little bit off in round 7, and it cost him. You can't let this guy, but Judah's having a good round here too. He's just that lip, when he decides to commit to the jab, he's got a good hard jab.
I'll tell you what, when he decides to just let his hands go.
Yes. But you know what? Ability comes in all different forms. And it's not just physical ability. Somehow mentally, he just cannot keep his focus in a fight the way Cotto does.
Nice talking
And
to the
again,
ref
I go back to Andrew Galata, who seems to have all the physical ability in the world, but doesn't seem to mentally just have it together.
Cotto went back to the right hand of the body and seems to be trying to turn this round around a bit. Judah did look over at the referee for some reason, which is very unusual. Not for him, but good left hand from Cotto. That bloody lip is getting real ugly.
Really bad.
Now Judah sticks his tongue out at Cotto for whatever reason. Cotto, I think, has got one of those good shots. Yeah, he's got one of those busted lips. He's busted up both sides.
A few good shots.
Left for Cotto. Trying to do some funny things, as you predicted, Wally.
I don't know how it's helping him to take uncontested punches like that.
And seemingly relishing more. In front of 20,658 fans tonight here.
Wow.
What a huge crowd, and what a great night for boxing. Judah doing some strong
And a nice, beautiful uppercut by Judah.
Maybe try to sneak it in there.
Snuck it in, he landed, but again, not thrown in enough. Cotto relentless in his pursuit and doing what he has to do to take these rounds.
Cotto's got one of those busted up lips on the inside and the outside, guys.
Terrific recovery round for Cotto.
You got your daughter down to your family. Yo, Zab, rumble with this bitch. You gotta keep hitting him. It's nothing. He can't. He's dead now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay there. 4. Zab, you gotta go. Feel good, Zab. Come here. Feel good. Let it go. Let it go.
He's invoking the family now.
Well, there he is. He started throwing more punches than his son.
All right, this was an all Cotto round, and here we can see where Zab is in the corner here. And there's 1, 2, 3.
Cotto is southpaw as well.
Right, throwing, that's Judah's favorite weapon, the straight left. Dominant round.
Here we go. Round 9, Cotto comes straight out, starts backing Judah up. Judah's corner, I don't think, doing him any favors in invoking the family in Philadelphia. That has nothing to do with what he's facing right now.
And the right eye of Judah seems to be closing rather quickly. He's blinking it a lot. He's having trouble seeing that.
For a while, it was kind of staying stable, right? Because it's been cut for a few rounds.
Left hand from Cotto. And there's another left hand from Judah.
Good punch.
Good counter. Although he's absorbed some wicked punches and got a point taken away. This is the kind of pressure he had to put on this guy.
Judah's really having trouble seeing out of that eye.
That eye's taking a turn for the worse.
And Cotto's taking full advantage of it, coming with some big left hooks.
But Cotto's got to be patient, which is his trademark here. That eye looks bad for Judah. Downstairs goes Cotto, blood streaming down from Zab Judah. Cotto's been bloody for a long time with a busted lip. We're in round 9.
Beautiful uppercut from Miguel Cotto.
The left hook to the body is starting
Judah
to
going backwards, combination to the head. Judah holding on now with that left arm.
This could be Miguel Cotto's best round.
Cotto really played out. Now Judah still has got the speed, guys. He can counter if he wants to.
I don't know about that, Alan. I think all the meters are going down.
Cotto.
Hands are going down.
The head and the body.
Miguel Cotto, big miss from Judah from the right hand. Cotto boring in. Down to one knee goes Judah, out of nowhere. Just takes a knee out of nowhere.
Wow. Couldn't take the relentless pressure. Couldn't take the overwhelming punch.
They're going to stop the fight. The corner's going to stop the fight. The Cotto's going up the steps. And why the inspector stopped him, I have no idea.
Cotto withering down.
Cotto knows how to finish. And he will finish. Given the opportunity.
Judah, the longest 30 seconds of Zab Judah's life right here.
Cotto. You know, you can't measure heart. Can't measure courage and toughness.
I think Miguel Cotto just arrived tonight, proving that he does have a chin that can take it. Now watch Judah though, guys. He's still got that. I mean, look at him. He sees that. I don't know what's coming for this guy. Are you kidding me? He took a knee a minute ago.
He's the most. I don't know how to figure him out.
Baffling. He's baffling.
He's baffling. That's a perfect word. He's baffling.
That eye looks bad, guys.
You gotta punch this motherfucker. The fight will change. Don't let him walk in your eye. Keep
Doing the
punching.
best to prevent the doctor from seeing that eye.
Yeah. All right, here you're going to see some of the Cotto barrage. I mean, it was pretty much a round-long barrage until the very end. And then Zab just takes a knee to escape any further punishment. You know, I've always wondered why that isn't a disqualification. You basically said right there you don't want to fight anymore.
Good point. I'll take it up with the New York commissioner. When you just said I don't want to fight.
That's basically what you're saying.
Then don't hit me. I think you should be able to hit him when they're on a knee. I mean, come on.
You're hardcore, Alan.
Roy Jones did that once, guys. I know.
Yes, he did.
He got disqualified. That's right, against Montel Griffin.
Back to the business, round 10.
Let's see if Cotto can close it out. He's one of the best finishers in the business.
Last two rounds have been super Miguel Cotto rounds. Oh, that eye is awful.
Yeah.
It is so swollen, it's split in half. On Zab Judah's right eye. He cannot see anymore out of his right eye. I noticed the technique of the Judah corner. There's a very large man in that corner who sat to his right. The doctor couldn't get around him, he's so big, to look at the eye. But maybe it's consequential at this point.
Block the doctor.
Now look at Judah showing speed, combinations that we haven't seen all night.
Now, if we would have seen those combinations all night, I think it would have been a totally different fight.
Mentally, he can't do it, and in some ways, physically, he can't do it. You know, he takes rests.
So maybe you just keep flying until you can't swing anymore. Now Cotto's dropped his hands a little bit throughout this fight. I think he's felt like
a tough fight for him too. I mean, you know,
he's taken all that Judah could throw at him, just not enough coming from Judah.
Sure. I mean, even though he's done most of the damage here, he has taken his share. And you know, this has not been an easy fight for him.
Oh, not an easy fight.
Left-handed right now, guys. Fighting left-handed. It switches back. That's an uppercut.
Oh, he's trying, man. One sneak punch.
I was surprised he's trying.
He's caught him with a straight left hand as well. And he's abandoned that.
Keep it clean, Zab.
You never know.
He's got a parade tomorrow.
That's right. It's Grand Marshal.
I think I'd skip that.
I bet you he doesn't.
You won't make it back to the island.
Final 10 seconds, round 10.
Oh, nice uppercut from Cotto. Judah pounding his chest, and I don't know why.
Let me get a second, guys. Let me know how you got it. After we take a look at the corners.
Yo, Zab, you gotta punch him. The eye is shit. Yo, Zab, you hurt him this time. Every time you punch, you hurt him. You hurt him. I'm telling you what you're doing. You stop punching. Do all this waiting. 1 and 2, drop. 1, 2, 3. You got it in you. You gotta pull it out. Don't let him walk in, but shoot, 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 go, shoot.
That eye is bad.
I'm stressed out listening to his dad.
I know.
Close your eye, Miguel. You work on that eye. Careful, careful with the eye. I can't see. Move. Let me work on it. Well, he goes from one fight in the ring to a fight in the corner with his father.
That's where he is. I'm saying he's fighting everybody. Cotto goes up, puts him in the corner.
But his father was right, actually.
He's absolutely right.
When he punches, he does hurt Miguel.
Yes. There goes the left hand and the combination to the head.
I almost thought it was a punch.
Great combination from Cotto. Let's see what Judah has left here. Round 11. Now he's going to try to hold on. He's trying to hold on. Arthur Mercante's got his work cut out for him here.
See the finish. That's it.
Stop the fight.
Yoel Judah was right 6 rounds ago, but I don't think the kid hasn't shown the ability for a couple of rounds to do that.
Wow. You got to give credit to Miguel Cotto. He's a tough individual. He's relentless. He does what he needs to do to win.
He proved a lot tonight. He really did.
He did.
You know, there's still going to be questions about the chin, but to me, if you take those shots and you get hurt and you come back, that means you have a good chin. You don't have a bad chin.
Can you guys think of anybody at 147 who's faster and can throw as much power as Judah in spurts that he took tonight?